So this changes so that it looks a little bit more realistic. Well, he got out. Good. Let me open the door for him. Oh, good boy. There we go. Good boy. Okay, so then what I did was this, just to get it out of the way. Nothing to it. Gone. So now everything's spelled right. And then the other thing I did, I don't know if I can find it anymore now. Oh, there it is. Performance piece, you want to make that stand out a little bit. And I do crop circles, so I did this on the performance piece, made that stand out a bit. And what else did I do? Now the stamp would be there, and then your name would be here. And I guess what basically what I was doing was the name right here. And then blah, 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 for wherever you are. And what else did I do? I did something else. I can't think of. I did not sign and number them. There are only about 50 of these, but I didn't sign and number them. What else did I do? I guess the stamp. Oh, I did this. Just to get that face in again. You see, so because that's what this is.
Oh yeah.
So this had more punch, I thought. It's New York, it's the thing. I didn't want to just do a collage with has my thing in there and Joey in there, Robert in there, because I'd never figure that all out. But seeing that I'm using this face so much, and it's a web on top of everything else, I even left the border. The red, the black, and the blue show. That was the card.
Very cool.
So I won't put the stamp on it because you're taking this, obviously. I should definitely sign it this way. And that's the way I sign 2010.
I like that.
Yeah, I think it's going to be copied. So I'm sure you got it here first. You know, I started this in 01. Once it started getting to be 01, I started it trying to think of how I did it. Like 03 became a 0 and the Roman numeral 3 instead of a 3.
Right.
So 0, boom, 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 3. Then like 06, I had the 0 and the 6 was inside the 0. 09 was a 9 with another small 0 inside the top 0 to make it 09.
Right.
The O was inside the top of the O.
Yeah,
now it's 2010. 20, and I just put the X there.
There you
I'm
go.
saying this because, believe it or not, the little bit of mail I get, and it is a little, John Hill Jr. will come, Baroni always, and things. Some people at my art shows will come in. I have seen other art, simple things, and John Hill Jr. trooped onto that right away.
Okay.
He's doing that too.
There you
But
go.
that's okay, I'm flattered. I'm only telling you because I'll bet you see that 2010 now, and I'm doing it on everything. I can't believe artists don't think of these things. I can't be the only one. Isn't that obvious? You wouldn't sign your art like that with an X?
If I was signing my art, if I was signing my art, I would probably use something like that. But I don't.
But I don't see it. So I am glad that I think of these things first because it makes me feel good. That really is the way it is. Somebody thinks of these things, whether they become famous or not. Because webs have been done before, but not like this, and not on this level.
No, I don't think. Matter of fact, I don't even know anybody doing webs.
I've seen a few things like that. Even when I first did it way back, I think in '89 was the first crude things I did. I was aware of that for some reason, but again, nothing bloomed from it that I've seen like this. The only exception, as far as web look is concerned, there are painters that do things where they make the paint and they do things in certain ways that it kind of looks like a web. Because they've got big black areas.
Okay.
And then if you want to look at it that way, but it's not. However, it's web-esque because you're seeing all the color through these things that they're doing. It is kind of holes.
Yeah.
That is holes.
That's what the web is.
Okay, so in that way, yes, I've seen similar things, but stickers, nothing on this level. You know, I've seen people put a sticker over something this irony kills me. But even in that big book that I was in, that big color book that you have a copy of.
Oh yeah, yeah. What was that?
There's a guy in there that actually uses those nature sheets of stamps as
Right.
backgrounds. He didn't use them as a web. But everybody that looks through that book says, "Oh, there's one of yours." Because I did a million, but mine is a web. He actually used it as, he didn't take the stamps
Yeah,
out.
he
Don't
used,
ask me why when that's so obvious to do that. But in a quick glance, you could say, oh, that's a Rocola thing. But if you look at it, as good as it is, they are good. It's not. He didn't take the stamps
no,
out.
he just used it
He
that
just
way as
used
a
it that
background
way,
and
yeah.
superimposed something else
Yeah,
over
I mean,
it.
it was okay, don't get me wrong, but I'm damn glad he didn't take those stamps out and then do so. That really would have been, then we would have been
Yeah, well then you would have been,
co-owners of that.
well, co-owners, or you would have been Brock and Picasso.
You could say something like that. So I'm glad it was that way. But the irony is, yes, people do see that and think that that's one of mine because I do so many of those nature stamp things. And so, yes, it is a sheet, and I guess nobody else is really using them. So that guy used them as a background. But yes, my stamps are missing, and it's a web. And of course, there's variations on them. It isn't just the one way. He had his background done.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've used the webs over many, and then the webs get cut up. Yeah, so I feel safe about that. But it is ironic because I'm in that color book.
Yeah,
and
you're
that
both
is,
in there together,
you know,
and some people...
And I don't have any of my web things like that in there. It's because